Hello, once again to Not David's, that's David with two V's channel.
Yeah, we're here with another Calum commentary over what is this multi-team match on standoff, and I don't know, I do pretty well. It's not the free-for-all perfect that I did last time, but those never happened. So I was just gonna put up this. That's kind of entertaining, but what are we gonna talk about?
Uh, I figured we would just talk about, risks in life, maybe some you've taken, some you haven't, some you want to, things along lines like that.
All right, I guess we'll start off. Uh, the biggest risk, the biggest risk I've taken would probably be uh, I want to say like the biggest risk by myself, like without my parents, would probably be the bike trip that we took, just because we were pretty much miles away from home,
Yeah.
and where there was no parental supervision.
Yeah, for viewers that don't know us and don't know, our stupid antics, we every year for the past couple years we've taken bike trips over the summer, outside of school with a couple friends, and we last year we did a century ride that's 100 miles between states, and that was pretty crazy in itself. And I would also agree that's one of the craziest risks we've ever had. It was a lot of time spent on the road, a lot of time in new places, and it. I gotta say I would probably do it again, but I it it does scare the shit out of you sometimes when a semi, maybe two or three, passes you on the road and you're just not prepared for it.
Yeah, especially when you're riding on a highway. And we went from Chicago to Milwaukee, so yeah, that's pretty much a 100-mile trip. And it's not like we went there to meet our parents. We were uh, at a friend's relative's house, so it wasn't completely like we went to Motel 6 or something, but it was definitely a big risk.
Yeah, and that would probably be the biggest risk I guess, I've taken with you guys. I guess one time I've taken a ride that wasn't as safe, probably more the south side of the city. That mostly I was looking for a detour. I had nowhere that I was thinking of going, and I had no plan on how to get to my destination. It was kind of stupid, kind of frantic, and really just I don't know. There's something about a risk sometimes that really just lets you breathe. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of our, I mean, as you pointed out, your risk and like the one we took on the bike trip, it's been with our bikes, and I don't know, it just having a bike gives you a lot of freedom, and I guess what comes with that is risks. Apparently, something else we could talk about is like a bucket list or something that you plan on doing that you haven't done yet.
Mm, yeah. If okay, well, I would probably, if I could, and I'm not saying I will right now because I kind of fear for it and whatever it is, but I would probably sorry, that was a chair. No flatulence here, people, but I would probably go skydiving as
Yeah, me too.
the number one risk. I know people that have skydived, and not even just once, maybe 4 or 5 times in their life, twice in the summer. Uh, they tell me like it's just one of the greatest things, and that's sort of the thing with a risk, is that it's such a great thing that you're risking your life, but at the same time it's just something that everyone knows this, but it's just something that you really feel inside of you. It's just something, no homo, but it's
Yeah, yeah, it's something special that you get like the adrenaline rush. I definitely also want to go skydiving. I also want to travel a lot. I don't know if that's really a risk. Well, I want to travel places that are not modern. So like up in the mountains somewhere, India, places where You don't have really a lot of technology. I mean, I would bring technology, like my iPhone or something. What would that be? Probably like an iPhone 8 by the time I get the wealth or
Yeah.
the resources to go and travel. But I definitely want to travel and do things like skydiving, cliff jumping, where they wear those like flying squirrel suits. Though that's really cool. But I don't even know how you would train for that. It seems as though like because I know skydiving when you go by yourself, you're tethered to a professional, so you're not like skydiving by yourself. And I mean, I guess that's fine. It's not like when you're going at terminal velocity, you're gonna notice the guy strapped behind you, so the adrenaline's gonna still be there. But uh, yeah, I definitely want to do uh, stuff like skydiving.
Yeah. It's now that's something I'd be willing to take if I had to think about risks that I would never take, and I do mean like you could. I don't know. You'll never see me do it. You'll never see me try to, and I I'll say this just because I like to think so. I take quite a few risks on my own quite a few times, but one of the things I would never do is ride a motorcycle. And I know, okay, ride a motorcycle. I know that sounds pretty stupid and really really dumb considering how many people do it, but it's something that for my family, it's always been a taboo. We've had family members that have been lost in motorcycle accidents, and it's something that you see every day, and it looks pretty cool. And I still think it's cool, and I don't see anyone else having a problem with it. But for me, as much as I can ride a bike on the road, a motorcycle is just dangerous to its core for me. It's the speed, the motor, basically. Putting a motor in anything revs up the danger by 300% for me.
Yeah, it's definitely you don't have that safety of a car, and I mean I can sort of relate to what Calum's saying about how motorcycles can be dangerous, especially since like there have experienced people who have been injured or have like passed because of motorcycles, and it's just something uh, I I still plan on riding my motorcycle, a motorcycle. It's not like I have one. My dad has one, and he rides one, but well, obviously, and I guess one of the risks that I definitely don't want to do. I don't like the ocean. I don't like being in an ocean where you can't see land. I don't know. For some reason, I think sharks are in every body of water. That just like if it's deep enough, like if you can't see the bottom, there's probably a shark there. Like Lake Michigan, probably a shark there, even though obviously fresh water. But I'm I can swim just fine, but I don't like water really that much, and definitely like being either like alone in the ocean or just like on a small boat in the middle of the ocean. That's not my forte.
Yeah. And I guess looking at this video, I definitely wouldn't want to be in a combat zone.
True. Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, I'm 18 people. I've signed up for selective service, so I'll serve my country. I'll serve it right well. But I don't ever see myself really looking to participate in something like this. But that's beside the point. The risks, yeah, risks are just everyone knows this. It's just fun sometimes to do something. You look cool. You feel cool. It feels great sometimes, but also it comes with its own, as of course, risks. You
Yeah,
know.
and like penalties. I mean, if the it's a risk because something could go wrong, and you don't want that thing to go wrong when
Yeah.
you're participating in it.
Yeah. Basically, I guess we're just saying here that it always keep an open mind to taking like a risk in life, doing whatever you feel, but keep in mind what could happen, what can become of it, and sort of just be open to things, but also think about it. And that sounds sketchy, and that sounds, sort of what's the term?
Cliche.
Yeah, I'm a very cliche person.
Yeah, well, the match is the match is over. We can get a kill cam of. I was with two other people. Leo DeLeon, you can see he's ahead of me, even though I don't know. I thought I did better, but I wasn't really playing the objective as much as he was. And then he gets killed in the final kill cam. We did lose. We were in second place, but yeah, this is just gameplay that I had. Put some commentary over it with Calum, and then please leave a comment or something if you want more of Calum commentaries. I plan on making it a series. That's why this is the second one, and they'll be coming out like every week or so. All right, see ya.
Later.